The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside head Carson-Newman swim coach Jordan Taylor, I'm Mark and Sarah on seeingeagles.com, and coach your team with its third dual meet of the season at Maddox Pool on Friday. You guys are hosting the King Tornado. Now, through two dual meets so far this season, how happy are you with your team's performance?
I couldn't be happier, to be honest. The team have done great. They've been putting the work in the pool ever since we started back in August, and the dual meets have been our fastest dual meets on record as a program here at Carson-Newman. We're not only having great individual performances from the winners, but we're backing that up with second, third place finishes and stuff in a lot of our races. And the depth of the team is really showing through the last two dual meets with the number of points we've racked up against our two opponents. And that just shows that the guys in the pool are doing the work. They're working hard and challenging each other, pushing each other to be better. And considering how tired they are, I'm really impressed with the times. They're putting times that are putting them either individually or on some of the relays in the top 10 in the nation. And I couldn't ask any more at this early stage in the season.
Would you say they've exceeded your expectations to this point?
Yeah, I've got high expectations of the whole team. I want to try and hold them to the highest of standards. But like I said, for this point in the season when we're working really hard both in the pool and in the weight room, the times they're putting out there are really, really strong. And the thing that pleases me even more than that is just the way they're executing the races and the way they're going about the whole meet. The team support and atmosphere is awesome. But also they're getting in and executing really good races, which is something I'm really trying to drill into them at this early point in the season. And if we can continue this form as we go through the season and start to rest up a little bit, the team are going to really rank well in the nation and put a lot of people under pressure at conference and send a lot of our athletes on to nationals in March. So I can't wait for the championship part of the season to come around.
Now, your third dual meet of the year against King coming up on Friday. What kind of preparations are underway for this meet, and what are your expectations for Friday?
There's no particular preparations really. This arguably has been the hardest week of our season so far. Both in the pool, the yardage and the intensity has been pretty high, but also in the weight room, and they're now into their heaviest lifting cycle of the season this week. So. The combination of the two is going to make for some sore and tired bodies tomorrow night, but for me, again, it's about how they execute the races, how they go about the whole meet, getting themselves prepared before the races, getting in there and doing the best they can under the fatigue that they've got, executing some really good performances, and I'll be really happy with that. After this meet, we will rest up a little bit as we go into race some D1 schools at the Cincinnati meet in a couple of weeks' time. So this is just our last tune-up, last chance to kind of work on some different lineups for the relays, different events for some of the athletes, last chance for our athletes to practice these races before they come up for the big challenge in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, you mentioned the event that's coming up in Cincinnati in a couple of weeks. I know that you guys have really been focused on that meet against, like you said, a bunch of D1 schools. How is this going to serve as kind of a stepping stone, as kind of a way to prepare your team for that meet?
Like I said, the meet tomorrow night is just about getting them in and racing on the events that they're going to swim at Cincinnati. And they've only got a couple of races tomorrow night, but the races they will repeat again in a couple of weeks. So it's about getting their pacing right, getting their skills right, and especially now when they're tired, if they can do that at this point, I know that when they're fresh and in a championship type meet where there's prelims and finals and there's a bit more of an atmosphere and stuff like that, I definitely know they're going to execute the right race plan and race skills, and the best times and the school records will come with that. So it's the last tune up for the team, last chance to get any jitters out, kind of fine tune all the little parts of the races and rest up and get ready to take on these big schools in a couple of weeks' time.
All right, Jordan, thanks for the time. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
He's Jordan Taylor. I'm Mark and Sarah on seeingeagles.com.